Welcome to Wise Guys and Gals. Today's video will cover how to preview an activity in the Wise platform, how to create a project run, and how to share an activity with another facilitator. So keep in mind, if you're creating a project run, you need to be on a computer and not a tablet. Also, when the students do the dance party activity, it also needs to be done on the computers and not the tablets. Everything else can be done on the tablets. So the first thing we want to do is log in as a facilitator from the web page. So I'm going to go to log in. I'm going to enter my facilitator account and my password. I'm going to log in and I get to the teacher homepage. I'm going to go to Browse Wise Projects. If you notice, I now have a couple of projects listed on the page that have been shared with me in my project library. So the first thing we can do is look at the Optimum potato chip. We have this preview button. If we click on the preview button, we can see what the students will see as they do the activity on the computer. So we can tab through them as we're doing and find out what the students are asked and what the different parts of the activity are. So you want to do this preview before you do the activity with the students. So I'm going to go back to my home page. I'm going to go back to Browse Wise Projects. Now what I want to do is start a new run. But if you notice here, we want to make sure that when you start a new run that you're using the 2018 version of the project. The 2018 will be in parentheses, as it is with the Optimum potato chip. So if we look at High Five, there's no 2018, so I need to go look at the copies of the project underneath. So I click on the Copies button, and I can see I have a High Five 2018 that has been shared with me. So if I scroll down, I can now hit the Start New Run. When I click on the Start New Run, it's going to self-populate the pages. I've now created my new classroom run, and I've gotten a word with several numbers after it. This is going to be the student access code. The student access code is also going to be used to register the students on the tablets or on the computers when they create their accounts. It also is used for each of the projects to add that project to the tablet. So I'm going to go to my classroom runs. And if we notice here under my classroom runs, I can always access the student access codes for the projects. So when you go to your facilitator account, you can always look at your classroom runs. And these are under the teacher homepage as well. So now that we've done with the starting our new run, we can then look at the Browse Projects. And we'll go to the High Five. We can also share this with another facilitator. So if I click on that button, I can then share it with one of my colleagues. So I can click on the username of that colleague, I hit save, and it'll add that account to the list of people who it's shared with. And if you notice that sometimes on here you can see that there are different levels of sharing. So if you just want them to have access, that's fine. If they need to be able to share it with another facilitator, you want to go ahead and make sure that they can do that.